was early 2000s.
I'm pretty sure the first one was 90s.
At least in the 91.
Yep.
Alrighty. It's really cool that they added this feature.
Uh-oh.
I gotta still share everything out and all that junk. Also, we now earn ad revenue, John.
I noticed. So how many ads you gotta run?
I don't know, whatever they run, I'm not doing anything with it.
You can force run them.
Yeah, I know.
This game called? Oh.
I've used Colonel Sanders. You're like in good dating simulator. Where? Did I mute it?
Dishonored 2 is increasingly harder than Dishonored 1. Somewhat. There are a couple sections that the flow of movement isn't as good as 1. I feel like 1, it was easier to do the stealth.
And away we go.
I'm probably going to.
Are we live already?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I got your chat up.
Cool. At night. Oh wait,
Oh,
didn't we die?
You did. You ascended into
Didn't Colonel
Oh,
Sanders
there
kill
we
us?
into potato heaven.
I don't think we did. We yeah, but then we ended up beating that.
Right.
We should be good.
Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow. Speaks softly.
Don't let me get the walking ready. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. That's Wendy.
Wait.
Sorry, I'm drinking.
Oh. Oh yeah, on the dog.
A couple other people.
Child.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Before you
realize
go
his name
on,
is Bob.
I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. We've done this.
Yeah.
They were amazing.
Yeah, we've done this.
Yes, we have. Oh, you mashing through?
Yep, I'm mashing through.
Okay, let me know when.
Fun.
Oh.
Oh.
Far back are we?
Not too far.
I can't get over how thick his fucking arm.
Who, Valgon?
No.
Sanders?
Yeah.
Do you even lift, bro?
No, really.
10 reps per chicken?
Mm. Yeah, this is a.
Oh, that's right. The
Oh,
monster
yeah.
showed up.
Did it not save where you're at?
Oh, jeez.
Guess
Oh,
not.
jeez.
Guess not. We didn't actually make it to the.
Yeah, we're exactly halfway. Try this. can't think of anything from that restaurant that I would take 7 bites to eat.
What?
Aha! That's better. um, when you click load,
Yeah.
the first bite, the
Seventh
second bite, third bite, fourth bite, fifth bite, sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth, final. What at KFC could you take 9 bites out of?
Mac and cheese?
Yeah, but
They're
A real big
bowls.
thigh?
those
thigh?
bowls are pretty small.
I can get 9 bites out of one of them bowls,
Yeah.
and I'm the fat guy. Well, not so fat guy, no.
That ass fat guy.
Yeah.
And there was that secret ingredient thing. Oh, I forgot about him telling us it's about the cum in the chicken.
Oh, God.
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Uh,
It's my seed.
no. God.
It's probably just because he already trusts you so much.
No.
Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that.
No.
It's not that he needed someone to know his dirty secret. I fed all
just-
these children my seed.
You in particular. You
mean
now
you
have
have-
to live with his dirty laundry.
Meet up with your bestie in the front of the school. Who is this? It wasn't me.
Yeah, it was.
That was.
Was it?
That was
Yeah.
third person.
Before you tell her about the encounter of with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. That's my sense strange, but I think I might be I think I might like Clank.
Oh. Oh.
Clank apparently got an upgrade.
Oh. God. I can't take it seriously with her pose.
I guess that choice we made was depending on who she ended up with.
Did we send her over there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
We
we
abandoned
choose who
her.
her partner was gonna be.
What was the other option?
The boy.
The Bob.
The little boy.
Oh,
Bob.
Yeah.
Pop.
I could have sworn there
No,
was
it's
another
Bob.
one.
Yes, but he can't read.
Oh.
So it's Pop.
Pop. That's
You
right, it's
got-
Pop.
He read his name upside down.
Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? Wow.
Well, obviously.
Have you seen his forearms? No, but that does make complete sense. Was so popular that he was voted prom king at school and he didn't even go to. It was... Damn it. Voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to.
Yeah.
Never been to
It
a
was
homecoming
also-
parade. What the hell is a homecoming?
Self-road in...
What the hell is homecoming?
How is he a convertible?
Eh,
Homecoming and prom are basically the same thing.
he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the.
Did they make a
excuse
Colonel
me.
Sanders reveal?
Excuse me.
Is that what this means? Colonel Sanders reveal?
I guess so.
Or maybe she's just
It's
been
it's
converted.
it's the same car that Boss Hog drives.
No, she's
Oh, okay, it was a mistranslation from Clank. Hey, at least this Clank
Pressure
gets some
cooker.
love. Ratchet and Clank's Clank doesn't get any love.
And he never will.
He has his own game, though.
He did. Wasn't a great one, but he got it.
It's on the PSP, it's fine. And Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy of for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. She's laughing at us.
Apparently, apparently she thinks you're a big ass joke.
How to prove your love is real. One of his secret ingredients.
We bought a we fought a spork monster. What more do you want?
That was the LSD.
That's right. Didn't we make that joke before the spork monster
Yep.
showed up? Was there LSD in the damn chicken?
Yep.
They bonded over drugs.
It's a drug cooking school.
I started shooting up. He started shooting up. Then
Next
we
week,
started
crack
sharing
cocaine.
needles.
Maybe that's why this is only a 3-day semester.
Next
You OD at the end.
Either OD or this is just a drug cooking school and this is an elective.
Right?
Oh.
Next week is crack cocaine. This week is LSD.
You have 3 weeks to learn how to cook, and everyone else just the rest of the time is just making coke and glass. I know words.
Hey, Kyle.
We're glad you know words, Kyle.
A lovely man approached me in the botanical garden.
Oh.
He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices.
Sure.
He even gave her some.
Are you sure it wasn't a euphemism for sex?
It was his seed.
It was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals.
Crack.
Ooh.
That's opium.
Yes.
Yep.
I filled a suitcase with them and brought them home.
You brought illegal contraband across seas. No. You
She
didn't
said
share it with
put him
me.
in a. She said she was putting it in a suitcase. What she meant to say is she was suitcasing them.
Yeah. Miriam, are you a drug mule?
Oh.
Oh, you got them all out.
One busted. That's why she's freaking out.
Pasting colors and.
What's this face? Show us you going.
Maybe she's crashing. Nope. She's the weepy kind.
Make up fake ingredients or tell her the real ingredient. Do we dare betray our Colonel Sanders?
I don't want to know what happens if you do.
I kind of do too.
Is that a real ingredient?
I don't think we know.
No, you can't betray him.
Yeah.
'Cause he did
You
tell us
can't
an
betray him.
Alright.
You can't betray him.
It was Eye of Newt.
Oh my god, what?
What?
Excuse me?
Eye of Newt. Wow.
What she means is she found a guy named Newt and ripped his fucking eye out.
Newt is what he calls his penis.
Alright then.
It's still a seed.
Ah.
Oh no, cherry blossoms. Colonel Sanders is here. There he is.
On a pony.
Oh,
Oh boy.
we have to run to him.
Oh yeah.
I'm watching it. Just in my head, I just picture a dude
His
running
set-
towards him, all happy.
His saddle has pigs on it.
Those are
No,
chickens.
the chickens.
Are they chickens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're like,
You can't see my cursor, can you?
No.
Yeah, the cone of the chicken is right where the reins loop down.
Oh, okay. I see now.
Yeah.
Ow.
You decided the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are, would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and go ride away together. That'll show her.
Shetland pony.
He just stiff arms her.
Oh,
Stiff arms her.
Colonel, my Colonel.
Wham!
However, your
Breaks.
sudden movement surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face.
Oh!
Oh!
Alright,
Ouch.
cool.
Oh! Oh no!
Flavor
Hello,
Town.
darkness, my old friend.
Oh, the dead student.
Oh. Let me complete.
Oh, he's dead.
I
There's a
don't
message.
like that his Irish is.
Oh, eyes blinking.
Yeah.
Before you remember this. Oh boy.
Ha! Red rum.
My name is. Before you continue.
Aw.
Oh, jeez.
I'll should that be the running gag for the.
It has been so far.
No, like you actually find out his. But no one's been able to get you, let you do it.
I'm hoping that when this game is beaten, it deletes itself.
Oh, yeah.
Doki
Doki Literature Club.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was a great. He roused you back to life.
That was another
with
one
a
we could
satchel
have
of
voice
secret
acted.
spices. What?
What was another one we could?
You did. I did.
Oh.
The entire damn thing. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk?
Yes, yes, it is. Because it's a seed.
Oh. We compliment his horseshoes? Or try to kiss him.
You might have great detail about those horseshoes in your forehead.
Yeah, let's compliment the horseshoes. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse at school, and maybe you shouldn't be riding up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. One thing is for sure, that colonel is pretty damn dreamy. Did you say damn? Maybe you
Please
can hear that.
excuse the cat.
Oh, is that the cat making the death sound?
Yeah, I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face.
I can really tell how good they were after I was unconscious.
Flavor Town looks like heaven.
Yeah, gags in the background.
Sanders is saying words.
Oh, okay. You gotta warn me, I'm doing multiple things. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore.
Just
Have
came out of
this
high school.
watch.
You sound like a 50-year-old.
Up my ass.
Do what? What?
For 2
I got it.
years.
I got it.
Oh.
Most uncomfortable watch.
I had this uncomfortable hunk of metal in my ass for 10 years.
Love that movie.
Oh god. That's a good movie.
I need to watch out Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh yeah, I really want to watch it.
And with that, Colonel Sanders disappeared. What are you
Poof!
in class? You see your two rivals, Ashley and Von Von, are doing something bad.
Oh,
What? What are they doing
doing
bad?
something bad. I don't know why they're hiding.
Something really bad. The counterfeiting recipe's bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredient? What?
Crack cocaine.
Summoning a
Opioids.
demon.
Summoning a demon.
What?
They're doing bad shit.
He sees you coming. Von Von.
There was one.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't-
We're not put together, are we?
Someone was Von Von. Someone was reading his lines.
I think you were.
I was not
No.
reading Von Von's lines. Oh no, I was.
You were, because I am
Yeah.
Colonel Sanders.
Get you more roles.
No.
Yes.
I told you I would do Colonel Sanders, and I'm gonna do Colonel Sanders at 110%.
Even Livy's got 2 roles.
I mean,
I did the monster.
Did you?
Yep.
Monster's
first
dead.
time-
You need
the
a new role.
Well, there you go. I did the monster. I had 2 roles. Doesn't matter that my fucking character died in the first act.
Different in here to
being,
have
like,
another role.
4th act.
True. Actually, I think it was the 3rd. 'Cause
Anyway,
I don't remember the voice I gave him.
You didn't give him a voice. You just read him.
No,
Yeah.
I feel like I made him Kaiba.
Do I need to pull up the YouTube video?
Yeah, I think you just gave him your voice. You should give him your. You should give him your phone voice.
That's a pain to read like this.
It's still funny though.
My phone voice is nowhere near what it used to be. And you start letting the anger slip through my voice.
Well,
Not a good thing, but no one's yelled at me yet. Well, it's not back being mature.
try again.
You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. We even hear Von Von mutter something that sounds like a magic spell. Are they summoning mashed potato demons? What's her face doing?
I've been trying to figure out what he's doing.
I want to know why in the cover
Pretty
you
sure
can
he's got
really
the
see
comb.
her thighs, but you can't see her thighs worth a damn here. I really want to make fun of her thighs, but I can't.
Well,
I mean, she's probably got some real bad hip joint problems.
You can
The way
kind
she
of see
fucking
what I'm talking about
stands.
here. Right about the M and ahem.
yeah, I see it.
Yeah, and then you can actually kind of tell what it's doing here behind the Wendy name tag on the
She's like
flag.
2 days from full-blown polio.
Time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us. The rest of us who want to learn.
Nobody wants to learn.
Yeah, you've upset them. Oh, you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Hard to do 2 voices like this. Being the... I can't do it.
I just
Being-
be Ashley.
Yeah, please do.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It makes pink. What?
It takes panache.
Oh, it takes panache. What the fuck is
It makes
panache?
No.
pancakes.
Should've just went with it. I should've just
You
went with
you
it.
guys both said it wrong. It's panache.
Panache.
Should've just went with it. I didn't fucking pancake.
Hey, Johnny Depp says it panache. He sings it panache, rather. That was him.
In
No.
what?
Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, that's him. When does he sing panache?
I believe it's when he's giving the judge the shave. It's either during that, or it might be the Beatle. He might be the one that actually sings it during the girls' song, or Pretty Women. I think it's during
want to
Pretty
watch
Women.
the movie.
No, it's that was what's his name? The boy that used to work for him. He sings panache when they're doing the barber
scene?
the barber scene where they're competing. I don't think Johnny Depp actually says panache in that entire movie.
Say panache.
Anyway, let's move on.
That doesn't hurt. Use a little evil. You finally get a look at what you're hiding, and you instantly recognize it.
The Necronomicon.
The Clockwork-Nomicon.
I think they had a name for it, but I don't remember what it was.
Um,
That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Von Von, who's
who hides the book?
ugh. I don't know.
By the way,
Hey,
I
that's
just
me.
ate chicken, so I feel really complete for this.
Nice. We're eating cookie.
Wait, am I? I think I better.
Well, I wanted some cookies.
I don't know what you're talking about. The book is a family heirloom, and its content is secret.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall. They're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
We're playing.
What?
You poor child.
Also, I just looked
You're
at the
sacrificing
blackboard.
him to the chicken demon.
What does pi have to do with chicken wings?
What?
Pi the number is written on the chalkboard next to chicken wings.
Oh.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Along with a bunch of other formulas. What do these have to do with anything?
I mean, just geometry.
Hey!
It's toaster
Clank.
oven.
Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Von Von's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. Watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
Oh.
called her a bitch.
No, your mother was a stand mixer.
How do they understand you?
Von Von jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Von Von, sending him flying across the room. Oh.
Oh, wow,
protect
that's
me,
close
Colonel
up.
Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashley's tone has completely changed, and she bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least, or do not. What? Wait, I'm not seeing that correctly.
Or don't.
Or don't.
At least, or don't. Honestly, who do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
I like that you said, who do I care, instead of what do I care, but it fit the voice.
Oh, I did change that on purpose.
Oh, did you?
That was a purposeful
Nice.
change.
That was good.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
But then Sparkles arrives to signal the truce started class today. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and I'm very, very tired. I'm here now. I hope you're ready to learn.
You try to give Sparkles a pat on the head, but he snarls at you.
Sorry. I get a little worked up if people try and pet me before I've had my morning coffee. Let that be a lesson to you.
Sparkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's a scent on you from Colonel Sanders.
Oh boy.
Have we not showered?
Oh, no.
Nope.
Oh wait, no, he caught us when we got kicked in the face by his damn horse. That's why we smell like it. Sparkles jumps on you.
We
and licks
should
your
smell
face.
like horse shit then. Oh, I can't read any of that.
Oh,
What is that
It's-
word?
It's giving me a bunch of lag and so. Oh, okay. Let me. Okay, it's cleared up now. Down, boy, down. Oh,
What is this?
what the fuck was that word? That was not
a
English.
word. It's not English.
that command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sparkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that.
Sorry, I'm a little carried
Oh
away.
my god, he's a sorcerer!
He's gotta be. I'm surprised they didn't go like a tuxedo mask sort of persona for him.
Oh god! Oh!
What?
I've been attacked
Kinda.
by a cat. Oh. Sorry, there's a cat. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken!
Who's this motherfucker up here right by the clock?
Probably the creator of this fucking game.
It's gotta be one of the
Or his
devs.
owner. Might be his
It's
owner.
the CEO of KFC.
It might be the dog's owner.
Might be. You ought to pay attention to a lesson. Truly, you do.
Which is why, in 1776, at the sign of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name.
You can't let the danger about Colonel Sanders miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sparkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, Wendy?
Naturally, this appears to you to be a simple platter. Sample platter. Oh.
Item do you want? Oh.
Take the dog biscuit!
Take the dog biscuit!
Because of the shape of it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sparkles. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps. Reach out for it when Sparkles jumps and bites onto your cooking apron.
What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit?
Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment.
Oh no. Oh no, we died!
Yeah, you guys killed again.
Ah!
Oh no, we died!
You guys killed again.
we died from embarrassment. How go?
Well,
What the hell?
so is it the glass of water or the pepper?
It's the
Glass of
water. Oh, it starts us the whole day over?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know why running to him gets killed. Maybe it's because of the ghost guy.
Maybe because technically getting kicked in the face by a horse won't actually.
I'm sorry.
It'll hurt like hell, but
A fucking horse, getting hit by a horse is gonna fucking kill you.
or hurt.
Especially in the head.
In the head,
Give you
yeah.
brain damage.
There we
Oh,
go.
okay.
Glass of water.
Hey, that was mine. It was for my favorite toilet. Ew! You owe me
Ah.
$6. Oh, ew!
And you've got excellent taste. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
Gross!
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you one someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. We survived!
Barely.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. No. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared.
Be a timed competitive cook-off.
What do you want to do?
Both are appealing.
Stop wasting our time.
Is everything a competition to you two? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Well, now with me, I'm on a personal journey to learn to love, to learn to love. Sure, why not? But definitely not constant battles. Yes, I'm getting into genres crossed. What?
You don't.
She has some portable monsters to capture.
Yep.
I need to eat if I'm going to have energy to sustain my education pursuits. My dream is being a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all in an apron? I mean, neither of them are actually wearing.
Very wordy.
Grim?
Very wordy and monologue-y.
Yeah, she reminds me of the friend from Kill la Kill. What the?
Food.
Tiny food.
It was actually big food. She just has a shrink ray.
Maybe. That's how she gets all that flavor in. Big flavor in
Yeah.
tiny food. You know what?
Exactly.
I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Down now, students. Please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. What the fuck is this?
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of release.
At least not until we turn on the timer.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh,
timer ready.
God. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not doing that.
Kangaroo?
Ow!
I stand corrected.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it is my chance to shine.
Oh, there we can see her thighs now.
Yeah.
Look at those thighs.
She has a cleaver with chain on it.
She can't feel her toes.
She-
There is no
I
blood
will
below her thigh.
I will defeat you myself.
That's not a cleaver. Those are the blades of chaos. She stole them from Kratos in the last Warriors battle.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Oh no, it's a timer.
Oh, no. Fahrenheit.
Celsius. Yeah.
Haha!
Wrong.
You should pay attention to the one who's been doing fast food for 4 years.
How many herbs and spices?
7.
7. Oh,
Oh
Okay.
fuck.
I've seen challenges with better sense than that, and the miniature kind, not less. Oh. What state of mind offers the most flavor? I thought this said
Granted.
violence.
What the fuck?
I thought this said violence at the top.
I was looking
like,
for
that one.
elevated.
I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes.
He's got effect.
Oh. Yep. Aww. Damn.
Well,
Well.
Let's speed run it again.
Those were
if
good
it
tests.
loads.
Oh, there you go.
That's a little better.
Seems like every time you change rooms.
Maybe. Okay. What is it, hun?
Fahrenheit. Oh. What? Wait.
Wrong.
Oh.
How many herbs?
11?
11.
Yeah, we got one!
11 herbs and spices.
Tag well intensifies.
State of mind. Vigilance.
Oh. Well. But. That would be a great time. Oh. Oh.
Small
We
town.
suck. Yeah, it was a small town one. Oh. Dang.
These loading
Just
screens
to-
are just a little bit shorter. It'd be a lot easier.
Oh, yeah.
Like, get us to the start of the quiz instead of the whole prelude.
Well, now we know most of what the questions are. Alright. Okay, so it is this one.
Nope.
What?
What?
It was none of them then?
Excuse me?
11.
Gross. What? Wait. We picked all three of those.
Yeah.
Are we designed to fail?
Good try.
Dreams. Okay. Sound of success. Sizzling.
Silence.
Damn it, why? That made me get the spray bottle. Oh my god, what is this
This
test?
is bad.
Unless the questions are changing.
They're not.
What even?
This is a. The game's getting bad. Oh. Tiny food, anime puns. Yeah.
Joke.
It's gratitude. It's what I picked the first damn time.
You serious? Finish, Carmen?
Silence. It's silence. Good job, Sean.
It's a music reference.
I believe in you, Wendy.
That was my line. Thank you very much. I believe in you, Wendy.
Oh god.
Which is awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
all you can think about is Colonel Sanders.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh.
You're stranded on a desert island with only one desert.
Hurt.
That's a desert cookbook.
It's a desert island with a desert.
His apron fell off.
Flexed his tie right off.
He flexed and his apron popped.
He snapped his own choker.
You know what? Shouldn't you be focusing on the challenge? You're falling behind.
Gondola. Next station over. Action. No way.
Oh no.
Toss biscuit dough and stand mixer to do. The crowd gasps.
Nobody's Miriam?
I am
Have we
technically.
given up reading?
There's an
Kyle?
easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way.
Everyone getting mad at us? Oh, yeah. Realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand to the mixer to rescue the dough and before it's overmixed. Wendy, no!
Oh!
Not fast enough to hit
Did
us.
you guys hear that sound effect?
No, I didn't.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Was it a crunch?
It sounded meaty.
Oh no!
It's like. Oh god.
Oh god.
Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What do you often find?
Hey,
Oh,
no.
sorry.
Sanders.
Oh. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
You in tears? Everyone stop what you're doing right now! This battle is over!
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. I can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely this makes me the winner by default. No. It'd be fair to compare the two on account of Wendy's injury.
You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Oh, that's birds. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delight, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence.
It's dog shit. Under the chocolate is dog shit.
God, I can hear it.
Let's see if there's a way for me to. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna change some settings here real quick.
We should have freaking said at the beginning of the stream.
I'm hoping it works.
I can hear it. So whatever sound I hear,
to
like,
exit the
like,
game
oh
and
God.
re-enter it. Hold on. Hopefully we don't have to do that whole challenge again. Yep, I'll restart it. Sorry.
Freaking noise.
That should work as well. Cool. Alright. Ryan. Back at it again. Like I always said. Yep, mine too. Things. As long as the stream doesn't like drop any frames or anything, this should work just fine. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to retake the quiz now.
It's fine on my end, by the way.
Yeah, it looks good on everything I'm seeing. I don't have any alerts. Damn.
Aww. Maybe we should just go with election. Whatever, dog.
Your dog, you don't know how to cook, you eat biscuits.
So, we get to hear the crunch of her hand,
Yeah.
of their hand.
On the beach. I just heard a slight gasp.
Yeah, me too.
Oh!
Oh!
I told you.
Oh, jeez. Oh!
That was pretty good.
That was the sound of bone breaking. Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Dog shit.
Close.
Oh, that looks really good.
Inside, you'll find a delicious fried cheese
Forget.
croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream
Ice cream two ways.
two ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry. What?
Today.
Delay?
I don't know. Colonel
Fucking
Sanders
words
seems
being thrown at me
intrigued,
here.
but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce.
There's
This
a fucking
chocolate sauce,
flour in there.
like dessert gravy.
Simplicity simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it? I'm
not the only one saying this girl's name.
How'd you like that one? Was that a good one?
Oh, you.
As he places the
Internalize
sauce-covered
the rage.
finger onto his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear, and a dab of sauce sticks to his mustache.
Part of me wants to internalize the rage.
Rage burns so intensely that within your eyes that they burst into flames. Oh, oh no!
They all seem very perturbed.
The beautiful weather feels like an insult inside you. A storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. But he won't even ask you to catch his wedding, because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
I know you're hurting right now, but you should probably go to the hospital. That hand looks really bad.
See your bones.
Not just from the devastating loss, but from the run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get the check out of what we should get that checked out.
There you go. I'm fine. You can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit for your fryer.
Not fit to fill your fryer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Found out our gender.
Oh, Kyle.
I'll never be a master chef.
I knew it!
Failure is part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? I mean, I haven't, but that's beside the point.
That's exactly what I think.
Well, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. I used to be fat and an actual colonel. In culinary school, exceedingly handsome, successful, motivated. I used to be fat, and then I found Slim Fast.
I stopped eating my own cooking and I lost all that weight.
Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. There we go. There we go. But I've walked all other paths and arrived at dead ends in my hometown of Kentucky. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an What the fuck? Whatever the fuck that is.
What the hell's an obstetrician?
I don't know. Someone Google it.
Hold up.
Just a
gotta
minute. Leave
do
it up on the
Google.
screen.
Gotta do Google.
You guys are both gonna get ads for I Love You, Colonel Sanders.
Oh god. I knew what I wanted to look up. Ah.
What is it?
Oh god. Why did I look up? No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Is this actual factoids of Colonel Sanders? I'm looking this shit up. I want to know if the real.
I hope so.
My eyes are burning.
I hope that this
What is this?
that what you're thinking is right, Sean. Because I want this to not be as creepy as it is.
It's like, dude, what the hell?
For anyone who's not the three of us looking at phones,
I'm sorry.
it's basically the doctor that deals with post pregnancy and right up into the childbirth, but not the actual childbirth. Sounded like.
But the pictures we were receiving, wow.
She found a baby that was fresh out of the oven. Or the fryer, if you will. Oh, he tried to be a lawyer, apparently, Sean. Objection!
Okay.
Before
Before
gray-haired guy from.
before we move on, I have 8 facts about Colonel Sanders you didn't know.
I feel like I need
Sanders-
2 of them.
Sanders opened his first restaurant inside a gas station.
Yep, I knew that.
Gas station chicken.
I knew that because we. Oh yeah, because KFC and Taco Bell are owned by the same people. I was getting trivia for fucking KFC.
Oh, it worked?
Yeah.
Apparently, he was wounded a business rival in a deadly shootout.
Also, we're the idea that he's much older than what he seems. He tried to be a lawyer and a doctor.
Sanders served in the military, but was an honorary colonel. The colonel delivered babies. He did it! He did it!
Oh my god.
He delivered babies and practiced law before hitting it big in fast food.
Oh my
That is
God.
hilarious!
Wow.
Holy shit.
These are
He
actual
hit it big,
facts.
making people fat.
Wait. What about mules?
What about mules?
Mule
What are you
handler.
talking about?
Was he a mule handler?
Uh,
Did he trade in livestock?
Oh yeah, I already knew that.
Oh, did he?
That's how he got his big break in chicken, because chicken was down 1 year in the market, and he started buying up chicken and started it.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
lost
partner
my
in a gunfight. Oh my god.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my god, dude.
Holy
You
shit.
Are you telling
This
us you
is
have
great.
PTSD?
This is factual.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Did
Holy
they just go to the page I went to and was like, "Hey, let's put this shit in there." Oh my god. Let me get back to my lines.
Alright.
People see my dedication, delicate ribbon tie, and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is not true now, but it hasn't always been. I'll shoot you.
Cross me, Wendy. Dare you?
Resolved then that I was only going to amount to something. Now no amount of hours of labor or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give.
He is really putting it together.
How about the walking voice? Is that putting it together
I
too?
love the walking voice. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside him. A burning passion.
He looks like he's
One-
constipated.
One has to remember every failure can be a stepping stone to something better.
That is the look of
My-
I just shit my pants.
Oh yeah. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I'm gonna give the whole world diabetes.
Fetch me my brown pants.
Where does KFC land on the unhealthy scale, to be honest? I don't know where it is.
Out of all of fast food, it's probably not as bad as some. I will create a chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to an entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yay! How the hell did you get here?
That's what the look of words. That was the look of
Oh god, no.
he just shit his pants. He shit out that boy.
Oh, look, another spork monster.
Porco.
Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? Deja vu! Da, 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 da,
How many
da.
walking movies have you watched recently?
None. Not a single one. This is all from my long-term exposure to fucking Joe Dirt.
God.
Wait, he's in Joe Dirt?
Yes!
I haven't seen that movie in years.
He was the custodian that was in witness protection that ends up taking out an entire mob team.
Oh,
And when he's in the fucking ambulance, he's looking at the guy, telling him about his girlfriend, and he gets a big heart on. Because he's faking his death to move to another town.
This is Gorko, not Borko. We already killed Borko, but this is.
Oh.
Are you stronger than Borko?
Twinkling.
Well, we're twins. But not really. We're pretty much the same in every way. Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so don't think you've got much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would.
I think
That
Wendy
look.
is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. Plus, I have a gun in my apron.
I said, don't do it. We got like 2 hours of sleep. I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that these pointy teeth and claws.
I'll go to waste.
All the better for enjoying tasty food. Surely you like to eat, don't we all?
Might be a short stream because I'm starting to pass out. Of course I do. Inspiration strikes, and you come up with a quick idea.
I pull out my Glock and put a cap in his ass.
Toss a biscuit at Gorko's open mouth, and he devours it in one gulp.
Is what this game saying that Colonel Sanders has like 2 holsters on the side with fucking buns for fucking biscuits ready to throw at people all the time?
I think we did that. I think that
He's
was
got
Wendy.
like, you know those chain things, the stuff that the Sonic women carry around that puts out change. He's just got 2 on
Oh,
each
the-
side
yeah.
with
A change
biscuits in them.
dispenser?
Yeah, chink, 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 chink. I always loved those things in those cartoons.
Oh yeah.
They it's just
It's
a
a
little
spring.
lever that you push down and just eject one coin at a time.
Oh.
I kind of always wanted one. I don't know what I do with it, but I wanted one. Magic spellbook. Brooklyn used to have a copy.
But somewhere along the way, I've lost it.
If I could find such a book, I beg you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be practicing protecting the innocent for those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. Character. I think. I don't know Street Fighter. If you need me, don't fear, I'll be there.
It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen, Wendy. The kitchen of life, Wendy. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them with my Glock and my pistol. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss this. And maybe I won't shoot you.
A personal invite.
Oh my god.
You can't imagine Colonel Sanders' home must be like. Oh, Jesus.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
It's gonna look just like KFC.
Oh. Got a chicken. Oh, it's a statue.
We're gonna pause it here. Because I need more caffeine. I'm gonna pass it.
Aw. We're gonna
Alright.
pause it here.
We're gonna take a 5-minute break.
We're gonna take a 5-minute break. Okay,
Yeah, so
I can
I-
take a 5 minutes.
So I can get something to eat, 'cause I am really, really hungry. We'll be right back in. minutes.
All right, I'm gonna go blow up my toilet. I'm back.
There we go. Okay, now they can hear us again.
Woo! You realize that when we do what are those games we were wanting to do? What are the name of them?
Use it?
You realize that it's got to be a lot of Italian mob in my voices.
Go for it.
It's got to be a lot of use guys and forget about it.
It's gonna be great. I'm excited. And with the way we should be able to set things up, we should be able to
Oh yeah.
hopeful. So we'll find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Baby Sanders had a beard.
What?
What? Oh my god, he did!
Look at the pictures on the wall.
Oh.
Are you sure it's not spit?
Also, stuffed chicken.
Stuffed
It
chicken.
looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Every day every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining, and never stop killing. I'm a hitman on the side.
Bring it, pop it back.
Put your cursor over it. To the one that's got like an arrow to the top right.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that works.
No, that's not what I
Okay,
want.
close it. Close that. X. Look it.
Did Livy break
Ah.
it?
There you go.
No.
She wanted to make the get up bigger.
Oh.
Crap, my food's ready.
Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Can't wait for Livy now.
Forget about it.
No, it doesn't matter. This is the parts that you're here for. So Sony is adding Android Remote Play for the PS4.
Oh, really?
They've had it on iOS for a while.
Did
What?
you tell him about the other fast food game?
Yeah, I told him that.
Oh.
Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close.
It's coleslaw.
Mac and cheese.
Right?
No, it's coleslaw.
Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up. He starts to wonder what dish he might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps?
Reveal it. I need to be confirmed.
Also, like, I bet he's just like compiling information to steal it.
Maybe.
He's the villain at the end.
Leave them out in the dust.
He is a
The-
villain. He's just stealing everyone's
The
recipes.
walking voice slowly forms into Cobra Kai.
I present to you.
Oh, flaw.
Yes! Yes!
I personally don't like. Oh.
I love coleslaw.
I love coleslaw and I love theirs. Magnificent. That's a good word to say with a walk-in voice.
That's what I was thinking. That's a
Magnificent.
good walking word.
Wow.
Oof me.
Together you chow down on the creamy salt slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl.
Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. I'm gonna steal your recipe and make millions.
His eyes are watering up. And obviously this is after he started Kentucky Fried Chicken, because there he is right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you talking about? This is before.
No, this is after. Look at the pictures on the wall.
That picture clearly
There's
says
Fat Colonel
Kentucky.
Sanders. There's Kane. Under a big sign that says Kentucky.
Unless it was his grandpa or something.
I do not see what you are seeing. I cannot read any of the pictures.
It does look kind of really tiny.
It is small, but yeah. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not?
It's gonna be one of those things where he sets it in the back of the fridge and then forgets about it for a year.
Yeah.
Yup.
I think there's some
Please,
some stuff from KFC. in our
please,
fridge.
yeah, please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment after I put my gun away.
Hoping he comes down in full lingerie.
Oh no, just the apron,
Just the
just the apron.
and the bow tie, ribbon tie. You realize now that that would be the perfect time for snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item's rotate memories and emotions. Tap on
Touch
item to
the
discover
urn.
More about the kernel.
Touch the urn! Touch the urn!
Take a closer look at the urn sitting on the pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty. You wipe it off. You read the description. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures."
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, it's a Squidward. Here lies Squidward's hopes and dreams.
Oh,
we're gonna get better look at the pictures.
And a little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure it must be Colonel Sanders himself.
My baby pictures have hair on the face already, so I mean,
That, or maybe it's a drumstick he seems to be waving like a rattle. The baby picture of them, just themselves. Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of a company they founded. Am I right?
Oh.
bam,
Shots
jab.
fired.
At
Shots
Wendy's, of all
fired.
things.
Oh, see, he used to be fat. He
Shots
used to be fat.
fired, man.
The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids in Egypt.
Excuse me.
Maybe this is
Wait a
where he
minute.
discovered one of the secret herbs and spices.
Is he a time traveler,
I think he's a time traveler.
I think he's a time
or
lord.
has he found the fountain of youth?
Maybe that's one of the spices.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh, we can open the bedroom door now.
No, I want to see what the other picture is.
But we still
No,
gotta click
I
on
want
his
to see
cock.
Colonel Sanders
Ugh.
butt ass naked.
Stop hitting the table so hard.
Sorry.
You're jostling the mic. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheering themselves.
That guy
No, they
missing a
don't.
hand?
What?
Is that guy
Colonel
missing a
Sanders
hand?
has one hand on his cane and one hand on his shoulders, and neither one of them are holding fucking drumsticks.
The other guy looks like he's holding a stump in his hand.
Kentucky Fried Snacks does.
They're not
Ah.
holding anything.
Oh no, it does say chicken. That H is terrible. You look closely and see there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is.
That's the one he shot.
So candle, receipt,
Gay lover, perhaps?
cock, or
Touch Colonel Sanders' cock.
Reba McIntyre. You know, it's this very realistic stuffed chicken sitting across on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic; it's real.
Ugh.
Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. The first chicken
It
he
was-
ever deep fried.
It was even tastier when it was dead.
Oh,
That was him experimenting with skinless chicken.
I don't know. Clip the chicken's foot that reads the true state bird of the great state of Kentucky.
Oh my god.
Tap on an item.
Brush.
Lock of
Hair.
silver hair is woven. Upon
Is
further
that comb made out of gold?
Might be.
Maybe.
It's just made of spun silver. His hair's made of silver.
That's a candle.
Power
Power
tool?
tool? What?
Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer 1969?
Oh my god.
No, it's a secret recipe ingredient. It's.
Oh shit.
Do you get to type it in?
No, it's just.
Oh.
That would have been funny though.
I would have mandated that you put his seed. What the fuck, student? Get the fuck out!
It's. Can you see in the middle of something? Oh.
No. What?
Can chicken be prepared?
Sashimi style. Sashimi style. No.
Yes, it can.
Can it?
No.
Sashimi is rare food.
Oh. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of signature white suits hanging within. You take one off the hanger and try it on. The
You
jacket's
found
bit
yourself
big
a
for you.
sugar daddy.
And it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in the scent. They say that home is where the heart is. What they meant?
What do you think you're doing?
Bitch, get out of my clothes! I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you.
And further
Crap, the
noted.
jacket. Ooh.
Tell me
Furthering
you're
the
cold.
point that I think your character is a dude.
Don't make a big move. Make a big move.
yes,
move?
yes.
Oh, this isn't that kind of game.
Never
I
mind.
believe you for trying. But still. Game over.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh
That's bullshit.
no. I thought this was a dating game.
Not that kind of dating game, apparently. That's funny, though.
I mean, not that KFC is really a game dev,
Oh jeez.
but this is fucking bullshit.
That just put us right back to the beginning of the not battle.
Oh, Lord.
Glord. Excuse me.
Bless you.
You went too far.
I didn't.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm assuming this guy's a Time Lord.
That's what I'm thinking. Cold. I didn't mean to intrude, it's just a little cold. I thought we might warm it up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace.
It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer?
I had a
See-
girlfriend like this once. It just teased and teased and teased, but nothing ever happened.
If I
Is
wanted
that what
warmth,
this
I
game
would
is?
have
That's what
just
this
been
game's
outright
doing.
and been like, I want your sweater. Give it to me. I'm
Not
cold.
to me specifically, but like that's what it feels like it's doing. Just like, no. You can't make a move on Colonel Sanders. Come lay with me by the fire.
Well,
Final exams are
there's
tomorrow.
something to be said about romantic.
There's a difference between romantic and blue balls.
True.
Mhm.
I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door.
Oh my god. No!
But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. Stop yourself. Call it out.
Yes, Wendy.
Did anyone else just hear the
I did. I heard the hmm.
I think there's a villager in his house.
Thank you, Kyle.
Sure.
Just about to say that. Huh.
Best one is
Norm
Norm
Macdonald.
McDonald. Nice. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful.
I think you're
Oh my
right.
God.
We should take things slow-ish. I leave my window open, just climb through.
You talk late into the night and drift off to slumber.
Oh my God.
Dream sequence.
Dream sequence.
Oh.
Oh God.
I'm telling you, that needed 9 cat right over it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will tell. Today
Well,
is
you're
the day.
still in his house.
Change the rest of your life.
Yeah, you're not.
How
You're
is
not somewhere in
today?
a basement tied up.
How was today the last day of class? But we still have like
That's
three more.
Kyle, just go with it.
Okay.
Don't question the schooling. We're not here for the schooling.
He's
We're
here.
here for the colonel.
He's holding a gorgeous plated breakfast. Your mouth waters on the side of it. Fried chicken for breakfast.
Mm.
Here's a sample of breakfast. I died. Here's a simple breakfast I whipped up.
Oh man.
Come on! For the point, they could have done chicken and waffles, damn it!
Oh, biscuits and waffles. Biscuits and chicken. It's really good looking chicken though. You taste Colonel Sanders' food. It takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question.
So, would you say that we're the perfect match? Like biscuits and gravy and nuclear mac and cheese?
How presumptuous.
How presumptuous.
My cuisine. Yeah, I was like, cousin? Wait a minute.
Cousin in your taste buds.
I don't often see that word spelled out.
Clean cuisine.
My
kids cuisine.
Like I said, I don't see that word often spelled out.
Oh.
My cuisine and your taste buds. That is.
Ooh.
Oh, flatter him.
Take him down a peg. Take him down a peg.
See that gun.
I want to see how far this shit goes. Flatter him.
You know, I think we might be a great team. A single tear begins to pool at the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window.
It's the tears of regret because he's about to take all that you're worth.
And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail.
See?
Business partner? Are we talking about you? It's all happening so quickly.
He's gonna shoot you like he did the last one.
No, yeah. And then take you out to Egypt to bury your body.
I must warn you that the mortality rate of my business partners is 100%. Nobody survives me.
Either I take them for what they are, or what they're worth, or I suck them dry for their youth.
He's a vampire! That's what it is!
Your best friend is waiting for you at home. Where have you been?
Nowhere.
Banging the colonel.
He had a heck of a night too.
Oh god, bang in the toaster.
Yeah. Okay, I was just thought turns out you're fine. I can finally get to speed in the saga of Miriam. I went on a date.
Oh god, the toaster.
Since I've been partnered with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl.
Sorry.
But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, sure, I can get to know that little metallic guy. Does KFC have any connection to the Mormons?
Have you been listening to their podcast too?
Oh, I was at one point. No, I'm just curious because, like,
I haven't heard any on their podcast.
either.
They do have links to some presidents.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep, they do. You
Well.
just say skydiving as if there's a typical first date to go on? Roger Cooker?
is that a laugh or a
She's
sob?
crying.
Sounded like a laugh sob.
And I went on date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You what? You whore.
Nothing happened with the emotional connection. Wowzers.
You sound like you had sex.
That chicken was like sex.
I've had chicken like sex before.
Oh,
I have too.
Oh,
Dollar could.
really? It was homemade fried chicken?
I'd much rather have barbecue.
Oh, this chicken. Oh boy. After a short
It-
argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, your rivals are on the quad. You can tell from the distance that they're picking on Pop. Though himself might not quite grasp that fact. They're really picking on him then?
No, up.
If they don't know
Yes.
you're being mean, are you being?
Yes, it is. I've hung out with some kids that were a little bit slower than the average
Me
human
too.
being,
Yeah.
and it was sad watching.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
It's what they serve over at Wendy's. Go get one.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you one. Order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. Oh my god.
I think her thighs got thicker.
They did. Jesus.
She's she's becoming obese.
I think though the drumsticks on her leg
Yeah.
is literally just cut out of stockings to show her skin.
Ooh. Fancy.
Because it's the same color as her skin. Oh.
Is it?
You can get your swirly dip too.
I'm impressed by the shadow work here, actually, along her crotch. And also in the divots in her thighs. Really well done.
I look at her legs and I think, ow,
Yeah.
ow.
The,
My legs are numb. Ow.
the character design for this has been really spectacular.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
I'm fairly certain he's just a very
Because I'm
large
literally the
midget.
biggest person at school.
There is that horse that Colin Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You've got some nerve, Wendy, suggesting I pick on defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words. I wouldn't have.
Have it.
Clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer instance was in pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever!
Never give up. Never surrender.
Full speed ahead.
Oh god.
Yeah. That's another movie we gotta do.
The fucking stupid ass movie.
It's fucking great.
Oh, it's not.
I love it.
Huh?
Galaxy Quest.
Oh, because it's my my BRB.
Oh. What?
You notice that one of my items in the scene is called Pete. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are getting close to a boiling point. A naturally intuitive person, he senses something is.
Colin Sanders.
Oh. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? It's not like we've been here only like 3 hours. Wendy, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll get back in the fighting form by this afternoon.
Oh,
What?
I'm sure you know.
She shattered her hand in
Ow.
a mixer.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Yeah, when she stands like that, she does look really thick.
Yes.
With 2 C's and a K. So I would like to let people know of something right now, real quick. Mine and Kyle's podcast is now on Breaker.com. And let me see what this website is. I don't know. Oh, Pocket Cast and Radio Public. So those are all the places where you can listen to our podcast.
Oh, and Spotify.
Oh
Yeah, and Spotify.
It's a pain
Technically,
to find on there, but it's...
if you want, I'll give you the link so you can put it in your Twitch channel.
I've got them. I just need it.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive, you bitch.
Bitch.
Okay,
Oh my
Carmen.
god, what if I give him a stutter?
Oh, now you gotta take another. Now, if you want to do another voice, you need another character.
I was like, okay, Butters.
Ooh.
Make him
I
sound
haven't
like
watched
Butters.
South Park recently, so I don't think I can do Butters.
I give him Colonel Sanders walking stutter.
Walking stutter?
Walking stutter.
But what about the flavor of my delicious warm gooey chocolate sauce?
Oh my god, Cyprin. Cyprin just sent me one of the screenshots of the KFC commercials.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
checking. I think he sent it to me too.
Oh, I see something that's been unread.
That's something.
Ah.
Yep, I got. Looks sad.
He does.
He
It was clear.
disappointed.
It was clear you're passionate about your food is received?
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food.
How your food is received. Yes, that's.
Oh, okay. I missed the how.
Yeah, I did too when I read it. That's a lot of words to say it was bland.
Excuse me, Wendy. Oh wait, that's you.
That's Colonel.
Ah, sorry.
Excuse me, Wendy. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Oh shit.
Get
You
back,
made it mad.
ho!
You made it mad. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing fine art of fine food. See you inside, Wendy.
Oh shit.
Annoyed by
I
Colonel
think-
Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you
It's them
recovered
thighs.
yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
It's them thighs. He's mesmerized by them thighs.
So you can give Miriam a stutter if you want.
Nah.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Oh, that's that book. It looks like bad news. Just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire.
It's the Necronomicon.
But I
Necronomicon.
don't really.
Fucking Ash Williams comes in and fucking cuts her head off and takes the book away.
Yeah. See, that's what they were actually teasing. Ash being in was Colonel Sanders, not Mortal Kombat.
Don't spit the coffee everywhere, please.
I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open the page covered in warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edge of the page. You could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on my upcoming final.
Oh.
It's okay, fine. It is dramatic, drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Oh no. Oh no!
No?
No? Good choice. You're not a
Why
shit
would I do
person.
that?
You're not a shit person.
He clears his voice and makes an announcement.
I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. Has to go pee. Maybe.
Orange squirrel perched in the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs at the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I'll destroy you, Terrence! Oh my god.
Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. Squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again!
After Sprinkles is satisfied with his presence, has been felt by not only Terrence, by any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone.
Sorry about that outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Wendy, for reminding me to roll out this sensible bit of wisdom. See.
Before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class.
Okay.
Oh.
Huh?
I told you to save it for after class.
I think so. Oh.
Think I wanted to be thrown from a plane? Strapped to a stranger?
Oh, no.
Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of metallical noise. But no, you had to show off for your cool kid friend Jeff and Joan, J&J forever. Whatever. Watch us from a triangle in mid-air as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shapes, you know. Yeah, well, that doesn't make a great date.
God.
Then take Jeff and that's Joan. That's Joanne has two N's. Joan with you. You can all hold hands and, as you pedal down the mountain or a cliff. For all I care.
What's that cash register ding?
I think it was. It sounded like one.
Ding.
Cash
Oh.
registers? Hold on a
Broke.
second. No amount of seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that Clank. Yeah.
It's a deep
We're
fried
talking
cheese.
completely deep fried sneaker, considering that he himself has wheels, not feet. It's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep fried footwear, fried. Or deep fried footwear. It should be fried.
Nope,
says
it came
deep
deep
friend.
from within his friend.
It says deep friend. What the hell?
Huh. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over final day of school.
Well, that was.
You think it would have went better with the other guy?
But we mustn't
Pop?
be distracted from
Yeah.
what lies
No.
ahead. Final competition show.
Competition?
I said it right the first time too.
You did.
The final competition showdown challenge exam. That's a mouthful.
TM.
I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
But before you can think about your current competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Miriam, you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny bug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. Oh, tiny mug. I thought she said bug. Bug is full of chocolate. What kind of weird universe is this? How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of frustration is a silly boy. It said boy. He identifies as a boy.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And I identify as a meat popsicle.
Gold?
Nope,
Oh,
just
oh.
a fact.
I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City.
Hold up, who said it was us? You're right, I don't need anybody. I don't need you either.
Fuck you! You abandoned me for Colonel Sanders. He's just using you for your slaw.
Right? Biscuits. No, potatoes.
What if
Raw
she
potatoes.
stole the recipe and she uses it against him now?
Maybe we cracked his safe. Remember, we cracked his safe and got the,
If you're not going to saddle up the Colonel Sandals stallion and ride off into the sunset without me.
Oh, of course not. Well, maybe sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else wants to bring along.
It's a Shetland pony.
Oh, speaking of ranch,
Dressing?
kinda. I was told the other day that Blink 182,
Oh no.
all of their album names are in Windows.
Also, their current
Okay.
album makes me very sad.
Oh yeah, their new album is terrible. Take off your shoes and jacket.
Okay.
And my personal favorite, Dude Ranch.
Apparently, they made a reference to Untitled Goose Game in their newest album.
New album is so bad.
Yeah.
I haven't
just-
listened to it.
It sounded like sadness and depression.
Yeah, it's awful.
Well,
It's
look
just
at the time. Look at the time they're writing it in. All the world is sadness and depression.
Yeah, but I mean, they're like.
No, they're all in their 40s, if I remember the Googling correctly that we did.
Ugh. So like them complaining, it just sounds like a bunch of 40-year-olds who have not been linked.
A bunch of boomers.
Yeah, basically. Sound very bad.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it. Love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a
How
better
was that?
idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish.
What are you listening to, Sean?
It's a deleted scene from Iron Man 2, right before Tony jumps out of the plane. He's in the bathroom vomiting.
Oh, lovely.
This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance.
Hey, this is the same place we fucked up last time.
No, that was the cafeteria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And a place to beat the pants off of Von Von and the supposed Man and his evil counterpart, Ashley.
Ashley.
Ha!
It just gets worse
Oh
and
my
worse.
god, I thought of another voice I could do. I could be fucking oh god, what's his name? He was the bird in Aladdin.
Oh, you talking about Gilbert Godfrey?
Oh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could do Gilbert Godfrey.
Well, save all these. When we do Yakuza, you absolutely have to do more than one
You
voice.
should also do the voice of Yazoo from Lion King, the other bird.
Oh, the proper one?
Yeah.
Chicken pot pie? Oh no. You're contaminating the food, Sanders. What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Wendy, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Pot pie has begun to bake. The smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who was hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it is time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision makes it hard to stay thick when
Give him the food.
special. Oh, okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing.
I know my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards away.
Football field. And then some,
So he's stealing the pot pie recipe now.
I guess. It's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? I mean, pot pies smell the same.
Pot pie has a distinct smell.
Yeah.
You just automatically recognize it.
You go, pizza.
Mm.
Oh, that's a pot pie.
Oh, that's chicken.
Oh. Cheddar broccoli soup.
Oh. Clam chowder. Tell.
You can tell, yeah.
What else? What else can you? Meatloaf.
Yeah.
Meatloaf.
Burgers.
Burgers.
Ribs.
Hot dog.
Every food has its own distinct smell.
Nachos and cheese.
Oh no. Is it burning? Hey Sanders.
Calling Dr. Sanders.
I think his mic broke.
Oh, did you die?
Yeah, the beef pot pie would smell more beefy.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Hey!
You skipped my line, by the way,
You weren't saying
before
anything.
this. Before this line,
You weren't
there was a
saying
line
anything.
before. Cause my fucking mic broke, damn it!
Well, say your line now.
I just bashed my fist into my mic.
I don't think I can go back either. I'm stuck on this screen, so read
That's
about the
fine, that's fine.
THC.
Haha, no. I can smell that it was made with a heaping help of TLC. You know, the TV channel?
TNT.
So that's your glycerin in the center of your pot pie.
Are you reading your chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicken pot pie and beef pot
But
pie.
it probably starts
Beef
burning
stew.
in any second if you
Well,
don't pull it out.
Always pull out.
Yeah.
The moment of truth.
But also, we should wear a condom.
Wow. Wow.
Ow.
Wow.
Wow.
It's the
It
best.
is the best-
Motherfucker!
Motherfucker! You want me to do lines? Let me do them. It's
More
the
than one
best-
line. More than one character. This one happened.
I am one character. I am the most important character of the fucking game. Let's just move on.
I'll do extra streams just to get this shit done, so you have to do more characters in the next one.
It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. In fact, I do. That's why I have diabetes.
There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Pickles lays down the ground rules.
There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. Great.
That's it. Okay, so poisoning dishes. Woo! Banana peels in the hallways. Grease
Somebody
around the
gets
fryer.
shanked when they're going to the fryer.
Yeah. Drowned in the fryer. You
Ooh,
decide
would
that mac
be-
and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dish that'll push you over the edge to victory.
That
Yeah.
sounds really...
Meanwhile, both Von and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely preparing a big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. Oh.
Oh no.
The intensity of the room starts to fill at a rate. Starts at full.
The intensity of the
Okay.
room starts at what?
I think it's supposed to be starts
Typo!
at a full 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
This just tells me that there have been typos just riddling this entire game. Because
Everyone-
we've been tripped up several times.
Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash!
That's not your line.
That's my line, damn it!
He can't read those screens!
I saw that one.
Alright, do it then.
You just gotta give me a minute to catch up with them.
Jesus.
Miriam furiously injects ingredients into itty bitty pots of broth. Bastard plaster.
That was
Bonbon
not a word.
flexes his pecs as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid.
Oh.
Ashley
Is he doing steroids?
I guess scoops her pastries off the
Yes.
tray with lightning speed.
Gala personality spatula.
Even Clink gets in on it. $5 pressure point chicken cooking technique.
Oh my god, the first set of words he's ever said.
Wait, when did Clink learn to speak English?
Yeah. It's the singularity. As was foretold. Oh no.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliances uprising is take us all.
Oh no.
Someone quickly unplugs Clank and rolls out the back of the
You
arena.
just killed a student.
See? No rules.
Oh my god.
As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she trying to use some dark magic to turn the tide?
Clucking on
Are they gonna ask us to spell or no spell?
Well, she's the
Cast
one
the
casting
spell.
the spell.
No, wait. The game has already taught us that we shouldn't do that.
Oh, you got a book of your own. It's
Yeah.
asking if you want to do the spell.
Yeah, we should,
Oh,
we
okay.
should not do the spell because
Do it the
Colonel-
hard way.
Yeah,
Do it the
because
hard way.
Colonel Sanders says always do it the hard way, especially if the cops are involved.
Wait, what?
What?
Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel
So-
Sanders
so
sees that you've
dejected
chosen
for
to
that.
win on your own terms. He gives you a subtle wink from across the room.
I believe in you, Wendy.
Miriam notices too. I've always believed in you, Wendy, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice Miriam is at your station cheering for you.
I would have been over the moon if she said BFFs forever. I would have been over the moon.
Miriam, what about your dish? If you're over here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cooking time. I'm actually already done, but I thought I'd help you.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
Oh, no.
That's the secret ingredient. Oh no, don't tell
Oh,
me she
no,
just
I
threw in
nuked. Oh no, she went and found that shit.
No! We've. Oh no!
Boiling pot
no.
explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to whirl in the air, bubbling over into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your
Miriam,
very
you
eyes.
bitch!
In his eyes, Steve, the spork monster. Steve, wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? These spork monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off. You have a.
You have conjured Steve.
Steve, I hate to battle. I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You kids, you crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
Okay,
I'm
whatever.
sorry,
floats
Steve,
your boat.
but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I'm drinking coffee and my throat's kind of dry now.
Gross.
Well, it's dripping everywhere, so I had to put it somewhere.
Stop dribbling on
Doubt you want me to
yourself,
put
then.
this old thing of queso. I'm sorry, Steve. I'm gonna say goodbye. Okay. Steve, the spork monster, notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath the cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. You're here. Would you mind tossing some fresh noodles into the pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country.
What?
Oh, I should have been doing it in that accent. Damn it!
Well, now you got your chance.
You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell you a very long, involved story. You don't know exactly where it came from, but it seems like they're probably very lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should just watch this from the stands. I really need to focus on the competition.
Aw.
I understand. It's kind of like that time in Monster School that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics. When I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind. I tell you later. Good luck.
It sounds so
In
much
Soviet
better now.
Russia, sporks you.
Having suffered a huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. I think this is the right answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not talking about summoning demons.
It might as well be.
Your hair turns mac and cheese. God damn it.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z
Yeah.
style.
Your hair turns mac and cheese
Yeah.
orange as culinary energy throws through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out.
Aw.
You're interrupting my
shit.
inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. I'll show the world of cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body.
And you let out a scream. Ah!
That's what these last chapters here are. Oh no, we're on the final bite. Fuck
We're on the-
Okay, you know that your power can do anything except turn back time, which would be super useful because you were powering up. Your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served.
You suck.
But don't worry, dear Wendy. You may have suffered some setbacks, but it is all not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that he has earned his support.
I've been watching you today, and I must say, I am truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches.
He steps up to your station and stands right beside you.
I'm here to help.
This isn't a dating sim.
Nope.
No, it's not.
Nope.
You get a bad review just for misnaming it. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules?
Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. That's why I shot that guy.
What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel and reveals the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And
besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have a surprising effect that surpass their individual efforts.
Is this the
This Colonel Sanders has a very, very interesting vocabulary.
Yeah. Are you suggesting?
I mean, he's doing
If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union.
Time's up, students.
With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for.
You must now prepare to present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems complete.
It seems we're missing some students. Pop, Clank.
From off screen, you hear an innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
Flying.
It sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Oh.
He's flying high.
Wasn't there an anime that had a little boy going to witch school and he looked kind of like Pop?
Maybe.
I mean, he's a trope all on his own. So is that one little fat kid.
Does Clank have a gas leak and he just locked himself in the closet with another student?
Oh.
Yeah.
Miriam, would you mind?
Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging from a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Pop, get down from there right now.
Hey guys, did Von have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad. Veggie salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook ink. I can't feel my legs. May I please?
No, you may not, because Ashley hasn't been able to feel her toes for weeks.
Oh my god.
Sure.
That's a good one, Kyle.
Libby knew that one was coming and is still killing her.
You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCLS AL history.
Finally!
But it's not exactly yearbook material.
They've said it that way twice.
Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? I mean, Vaughn rolled him out the door.
Onomatopoeia. But there's none.
Vaughn literally unplugged his ass and rolled him out the door.
Yeah, he murdered him.
Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester.
Oh, 3 whole days. Long.
Ooh, dog, that's about 3 weeks. But after days of hard work, the time is... They stopped trying to do actual English. The time has come.
The time has come.
What?
It says as instead of has.
Yeah, the time has come for me to eat.
Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish.
I have made
So cute.
tender udon noodles in savory soup.
So cute. My word, it's so delicious. Delicate. Is that a teeny tiny?
That's your Narutomaki.
Not me. Ooh. Narutomaki, I spy, float in the itsy bitsy bowl.
Yes, chef.
Please call me Sprinkles. Jeff is my father's name.
Yeah, Sprinkles. I've got some green tea made from baby tea. Green, white tea come from baby tea leaf. And when it still falls, light flavor. We pack it.
Oh God.
That's it. Third time I've used that joke today.
Oh God.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink tongue dip into the bowl.
That's not the where I thought it was going.
Sublime. Would anybody else like a taste?
I ain't got no Santeria. Not what?
Oh,
Sublime?
come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electronic toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all on my own.
In a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was almost just like you just drizzle in your tongue, you barely get a thing. A plus.
Hey.
Oh, sorry. I was excited.
A plus. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. It's that special sauce.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Wendy, for helping me believe in myself. Bon Bon, you're up.
Now describe your dish. Also, you
Sorry,
stole my
I
line.
did it again. It's because I have to read so goddamn much that, like, I'm just used to doing it. I made
Oh.
uni
What?
over egg
Fuck.
custard on an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar.
Aren't those poisonous?
Ew.
It's dangerous.
That's nasty. You skewer one type of urchin spines from a second colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
Bit much, I think.
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Spikes lean. Sprinkles. Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni,
Sprinkles.
but can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
Woof, woof.
Please be gentle with my cuisine. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first. Just to get past the needles, he reels back, his tongue poked, prodded.
Ouch, my tongue.
The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the thing.
I can't eat this. Keep poking my tongue. Disqualified.
A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles would make it difficult to eat? Dejected Von Von does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour.
Don't discount the
Simplicity.
simplicity.
This isn't the last time you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps a bowl of milk.
I know, yeah. I'm a dog and I can drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley! Time to step up! Now describe your dish. Oh, shit. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French
Meringue, I think. Meringue.
and connected with sugar glass. That actually looks.
It looks cool, but it looks like a snack.
I
mean, it is a
would be
dessert,
afraid
but-
to touch it. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant. Look at the food. What a cookie! It's at a cooking school. Oh wait.
Yeah.
I thought it was him. Got toast in your ears or something, Wendy? I turned New Yorker for a second. I told you it's a display piece.
Get out of here!
Get out of here!
Get out of here!
I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition. I cook. Well, yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having to eat. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry. What?
Sounds like a very sad school.
It's the one in the next town over.
The mortality rate's pretty high there too.
No.
It's where we send our
Not a-
scraps.
A lot of heart attacks and strokes. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely don't breathe too hard. Might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, cannot be judged, you are disqualified.
You bitch.
Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-face routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you.
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. If this class gets
Team
much
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
It pretty much did. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders are the final cooks. Step up together.
Good chefs. Mac and cheese.
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese sorry,
Oh.
Colonel.
Oh, has become
I lied.
something else. Oh my god, this is an advertisement for that shitty bowl I ate.
They're so good though, dude.
No, they're not.
They should be.
It looks disgusting.
They should be, but it wasn't that great.
He examines it closely, sniffing it, and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. You completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted something so delicious and perfectly balanced. I don't know how to accent with this fucking dog. I switched from New Jersey to New York, and then British.
I don't know what he is.
It's a corgi, so he'd be a Brit.
He's Tommy Wiseau.
Oh. Oh, hi, Sanders.
Oh my god! It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, you pass, you pass. You get a pass. And he's like, you
Except
pass,
the ones
you
I
pass,
said
and
fail
you
already.
pass.
Everyone gathers around and partake of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even that the Von Von and Ashley are drawn back to its magical fragrance. When you gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is completely over, everyone has graduated. The students return to the last assignment. Get their groove on. Cafeteria.
Are we gonna see? Oh my god! The only move that I think Colonel should do is the pose from the poster of Saturday Night Fever.
The lean. Just leaning
The hustle.
Truffle shuffle?
No.
No, the shuffle.
That's
I
true. He
would,
hasn't been able to do
I
truffle
would
shuffle for a
expect
couple years.
the truffle shuffle to come out of Pop.
Bob could do the truffle.
Yeah. The guy that did the truffle shuffle can't do it anymore.
Was he thin now?
He got real thin.
Yeah,
He's
thin.
like ripped too.
Oh, good for you. I
Yeah.
mean, he was just a fat kid. That's different than being
I
a fat
mean,
adult.
he was 12. They
That's
threw
what
him
I'm
out
saying.
of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was a fat
Most of
kid.
the kids that were fat in movies are not fat anymore.
Unless you're Keenan Thompson.
That's a diet regulation.
I don't consider
because
him
they
fat.
can't do it themselves.
He's a big boy.
He's husky.
He's a
He's not
hefty
fat.
child. He's a hefty boy. He needs to lose a little.
He would. It wouldn't
fine.
kill him to lose some weight, but it wouldn't kill him to stay the same weight.
Yeah, he's not gonna die. He wasn't a Kevin Smith.
No.
Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Jog in the house. Oh, no, I'm not doing the rest of
God,
that.
you're clipping something awful, dude.
Well, when I'm that close to the mic and doing that sound, I'm sure.
Yeah. You remember that Sprinkle's a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Why?
Okay.
Who says you can't teach a dog new tricks?
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh, what in the world? He's got a crop top.
She can feel her toes.
No, she can't. Those shorts are cutting it off now.
I
The
don't think
shorts
so.
are
No,
up
'cause look,
her
this-
ass.
If you look at her thigh, it goes straight to they're definitely up her butt, but is that her belly button?
It is her belly button.
Strange location for a belly
What I've
button.
It's not
learned
a
from
strange
this is
location.
Von Von
That's-
has
that's a normal
absolutely
spot
no
for a belly
penis.
button.
Yeah, Von Von is not very well. Von Von and I tell everyone that are
mean,
committed to
he's a
themselves
Ken
to
doll.
righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Another haunting.
No ghosts allowed at graduation is clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get notice me. Oh. Now everyone is together.
It's the Spork Monster. He's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I'd prefer everyone to refer to my name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up
Bless you.
talking to Party Monster. Bless you.
Thank you.
Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. Oh, he died.
Looking back in.
Oh, he did. That's it. It's like the presets on your radio in your car when the battery dies.
They said, oh, he must have been unplugged. We'll figure that out
You
later.
gotta completely
Oh, he's
reprogram.
like,
His eyes are
yeah.
just blinking 12 now. A red carpet rolls out across the ballroom, the floor of the ballroom. Gee. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such entry? I wonder.
I wonder.
Ronald
I wonder.
McDonald.
I hope.
Oh, it's Pop. He's arrived late for the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking on the carpet, you see perched atop his chef's hat. Brown?
Welcome back, Pup. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured do for the scene. Oh.
I get it.
And we get a new wing on the school. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such.
The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank.
Clank!
who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Talking. I'm Clank. I'm not of this earth. I'm actually a far-off planet in another dimension.
From a far off planet. What?
What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return.
Oh.
Miriam, will you come with me?
Shit.
Besides, no, obviously.
Oh.
I just began to learn who I really am. My tiny food. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are.
Wow, I've been broken up with, but that's harsh.
Yeah.
I've had that.
You
said
are
to
not
me.
my responsibility.
I've
Fuck
had
off.
that
Big
said
oof.
to me, and then like you need to figure out who you are. I'm like, the fuck does that even mean? I'm me. I do what I want. Like,
There are
I know
some
who I
people who
am.
rely on others to figure out who they are, and it's a shit.
The thing that bothered me was they wanted me to figure out who I was, and I was like, I have no problem with who I am. You're the one with the problem. They're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of.
Decisive.
Humans are weird. A portal opens and Clank disappears through it.
What the fuck?
Oh, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates.
Oh Jesus! What the hell?
That's my line, damn it.
Why is this not a V-neck?
Oh yeah, I was expecting a V-neck.
And
Say
he doesn't
mine,
have his...
damn it!
Okay. Howdy, classmates.
Why is he
You
so
sound like really
slim?
cold, or like
What
you're
the
trying to say
fuck?
words while coming.
That's all Christopher walking in.
That's so
Hey, hey.
I've heard that sound before from you. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough just to give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal.
Oh fuck!
It didn't
Oh my god!
get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and a man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. That was a sentence.
That was quite a sentence.
The most famous chicken man
Is that it?
in the history of chicken and man.
Is that really? Is that it?
No.
No.
That's not the
I
end.
was like, bitch, what the fuck?
As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting on the edge of the dance floor.
Chicken dinner.
Wendy, what are you doing sitting all alone?
Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance.
I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person?
That's not the face that someone should have when asking that question.
Off the top of my head, I don't know.
Someone-
Spicy musk. What?
A spicy musk, a tiny goatee, and
Degree of the
degree.
University of bleh.
a bleh.
Just to name a few. Wait,
Oh, not him.
so she goes around smelling people?
Look
Alright,
at his
spicy.
cologne.
Oh, no goatee.
You
Alright.
can smell
Not
it.
spicy,
You
they
can,
got the goatee, but I need the
you can
spice.
smell someone's cologne in general smell for about 5 feet away from them.
It truly is my lucky day.
Meet my cousin.
Would you dance with me?
Ronald McDonald.
This is my cousin, uncle, husband, wife.
Ronald McDonald.
Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you.
And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take the day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Wendy.
Oh, sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks.
Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself.
Well, who
Oh,
will
no.
help you run the restaurants?
I don't believe I
Jesus.
need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running a restaurant is the best path forward? I have
Ouch.
turned into a giant dickhead.
Ouch!
Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love?
I mean,
The life of an entrepreneur.
clearly he was very set on stealing your recipes and then having you as his housewife.
I suppose I could enroll in pastry school.
Oh, my dear Wendy, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. Like a restaurant, like right across the street from mine, maybe serving square burgers.
You ever hear of a guy who... God damn it.
And along the way, you'll have me by your side. All the way, like
The end.
maybe 100 yards from each other.
Across the street.
Like across the street, we'll be able to look each other through our signs.
Thinking about opening up a burrito chain. Maybe.
Taco Bell?
Ah. Like the sound of that. We did it!
Oh, that eyeliner too.
So, Kyle, I need something from you.
Do you? I can't hear shit right now. It's
I
really
can't
loud.
either.
But it's so good. Where was that?
I just want he definitely stole potatoes and coleslaw though.
I wanted
You
to see
legit
Colonel
stole that.
Sanders go Super Saiyan.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you need?
So I need both of the video files from this because I'm going to cut it into a movie. And during those credits, I'm going to put our names.
All right.
And I'm going to take the whole thing. I'm going to take both streams and cut it down to a basically the length of what content of the movie is. I'm going to cut out some of the waiting and some of the other stuff, and I'm going to cut it into a movie. It might take me a while, but it's going to be funny.
You
If-
should have access to that through Twitch because you're a creator.
Use-
or
I-
whatever.
I
Use
don't
the
think I
name
could
I
download
have.
your stuff, though.
Username I have from my Discord, I changed it from once below.
Oh,
Yeah, I changed it.
Like the waffle.
What?
okay.
Not Ego. What the hell? Fuck you. It's
Lego
Elo.
Maego.
Elo Wagon?
Y'all suck.
So, that was amazing.
Wasn't it? I'm glad we finished it.
I am too. We
About
need to
5
do
hours?
we need to do more games like this.
We're gonna do Yakuza 0. I may be starting next week. We gotta fuck with shit to see if we can get the cross stream like this working properly.
Well, if you want to wait, we can pick something else up until you can get Yakuza on PC.
Yeah, well, it's also only $30, so I might be able to. We'll see though.
Oh, okay.
But this has been fun.
Mm.
But we'll
Yes.
be live again next Monday.
I will be live next Saturday and Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern at the Doc Plays on Twitch.
We got our podcast going up on Wednesday.
Yes, it will be up Wednesday or late Tuesday night.
Yep, it'll be the Snap.
We
It'll
will.
be the only time you ever actually hear
Yeah,
during the streams.
or when she's yelling too loud for my streams.
Yeah.
Right.
But anyway, hey everyone for coming to hang out. Do I host? I do, but
Let me check something real quick.
that's better
Oh lord. Buy that picture.
because it's a good picture.
I mean, it's cooking.
It is cooking.
Yeah. Go do it. We haven't, and I haven't, like, spoken to her.
Oh, there she is. Me either. Yeah, we'll send it over there. I
I'm still in her. Oh, no, I'm not.
trade.
No, I'm not in there anymore.
We're not that people view seconds ago, but alright. There we go. Away we go.
I mean, I did throw the link.